Hello guys, huge news for Wuthering Waves. The initial 3.4 drip marketing is finally here, and the excitement is absolutely through the roof. We are looking at some of the most awaited units in the game's entire history. They were first teased during the anniversary celebration when that massive Cyberpunk collab was first announced way back last year. Fast forward to today, and we finally have the official drip marketing confirming their arrival for the version 3.4 update. In this video, we're going to break down these brand new reveal details while covering everything we currently know so far, including their elements, weapon types, and specific combat playstyles. We will also dive into some speculation regarding potential team comps and how this unique collab banner format might actually work once it officially launches. If you guys appreciate these rapid-fire updates, hit that like button, subscribe, and toggle those notifications so you're absolutely ready for the full 3.4 character breakdowns. Keep in mind, the second wave of drip marketing is expected later this week. I'm also giving away Lunite subscriptions once we hit 100 subs on the channel. To enter, just like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Stay tuned, because I've got you covered right here with 24/7 updates on everything brand new. But now, let's not waste any time and get right into it. Alright, so now pulling up their X account. They posted very differently from the usual drip marketing. Instead, it's in the form of a teaser. Wuthering Waves x Cyberpunk, Edgerunners Collab Preview. Good morning, Solaris. Come wander with me through the ever-unceasing dream. The collaboration between Wuthering Waves and Cyberpunk. Edgerunners is arriving soon, meaning it's officially arriving for the next update right after the anniversary for the 3.4 version update. So, instead of the usual drip, giving us the pictures and the art for the characters, we instead got a full 1.5-minute trailer, and they showed quite a lot here. We got our first official look at the brand new characters in-game. We saw Lucy, one of the expected playable characters. We also saw Rebecca a lot in the trailer, also going to be one of the playable characters. And at the very end, after they showed Lucy and Rebecca a lot, we saw a glimpse of David for a few seconds, which is also really hype because previously, we really didn't have a clue if David was going to be part of the collab or not, or if he was going to end up being a playable character, and they teased him at the very end. So, I'm not sure if he's still going to be playable. However, this does bring hope that David will indeed be part of the Cyberpunk collab. At the very least, we now have official confirmation that the Cyberpunk collaboration is coming out in 3.4 and that we're getting at least 2 playable characters, Lucy and Rebecca. For this video, we can also go over everything we know on these characters as well, because by now we have a good picture of what they are going to end up like for their gameplay, elements, weapons, and more. So, I'm going to cover that in a bit. But overall, before we get into it, let me know down below what you think of this teaser and how they formatted it instead of the usual drip. Give us a small teaser of what's to come in the 3.4 update. So far, I've been seeing mixed signals regarding this collab because a lot of players are more interested in Wuthering Waves lore than in Cyberpunk, Edgerunners itself. So I've seen a lot of people say they're going to skip. I want to know what you guys think watching this. Will you guys be hyped for this big collaboration finally coming to Wuthering Waves? For me personally, I'm pretty hyped for it. I've watched the anime and I've also played the game. So I'm really going to pull on both characters, and hopefully we really do get David as a playable character, maybe a free playable 4-star at the very least. That'll be really hype. Now let's go ahead and speculate on everything we know regarding the upcoming Cyberpunk collab banners. For right now, we only have confirmation on their elements and weapons, while the roles are still speculations. And it will be officially confirmed a bit later on. So Lucy is set to come out as a 5-star limited collab character. For her element and role, she's a pistol user using the Spectro element, and her main role is expected to be a main DPS. Now, her being a 3.0 generation character, she might end up being a really strong Spectro main DPS. However, since these are collab characters, they might not give them traditional 3.0 kits like the Toon Break mechanics. They might have entirely new mechanics just for the collaboration alone. That is a possibility as well. So, we have Lucy finally officially confirmed as a playable 5-star collab character. Alright, now that we have confirmation on Rebecca, what is her kit, element, and weapon? For Rebecca, It's confirmed she'll be a free 5-star collab character with the role of a sub-DPS or more of a support compared to Lucy. Lucy is the main DPS type, while Rebecca is possibly a sub-DPS and support type of character. Regarding her element and weapon, she is a pistol character, but instead of Spectro, she's going to be the Electro element. This is what we think on the two characters, and now we can talk about the banner format, because this is a big topic. The collab banners might have a separate pity from the usual banner. So, building pity right now won't really give you progress for the collab, because it's going to be a fresh start. Everyone is going to start from 0 pity, and this is assuming they do the collab format like they did in PGR. But, as we saw, they really treat PGR and Wuthering Waves differently, so it might not be the case. However, info suggests the collab is very similar to the DMC collab in the PGR game. So, with that, we could expect 0 pity for the banner and a separate special ticket you can use. Limited tickets might not be available. However, you could convert your Astrides into that special collab ticket, and it might be discounted by about 20%. If this ends up being true, that would be really nice, especially since collab banners might be a one-time thing. For the duration, we think the banners will be there for at least 40 days. Since it's a collab and maybe a one-time thing with no reruns, it'll last the entire 3.4 update and possibly beyond. But for now, we think it's the entire update and it'll never come back again. This is why we should start saving our pulls for the Cyberpunk banners, because they're going to end up being really rare once 3.4 ends. This is just speculation on the banner format. Nothing is confirmed yet. But the good news is we finally have official confirmation on the Cyberpunk collab arriving in 3.4. Now, I'm sure this is not the only teaser we're going to be getting. This is only a small preview, replacing the usual drip marketing. I'm not sure if more stuff is coming out tonight, but for today, that is all I'm going to cover. If more comes out tomorrow, I'll do a full proper breakdown on the new info. But for now, let me know down below what your plans are for this update. Are you pulling for the Cyberpunk collab banners? Also remember, we might get a second part of the drip tomorrow, and one of the characters we're expecting is Lucilla, set to be the best in slot sub-DPS for Hiyuki. That is a very good possibility as well. But for now, I will conclude the video here. If you don't want to miss out on the news, feel free to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.